Mike, 1, 2, 1, 2, Mike, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Andy Bell, world's biggest douchebag.
Ouch. Man, season 2 was like a blur. I mean, we pumped out a bunch of episodes. Some gnarly stuff went down. I think I got about 5 or 6 concussions, so remembering isn't that easy, but some epic stuff. We really stepped it up, raised the bar from season 1 to season 2, so it was great, and it seems like people have liked it, I guess. That's what I hear, so we're stoked. As long as we can make people laugh and people think, what the hell were they thinking? We've done our jobs. Honestly, so many of the things from season 2 really made me wonder what the hell I was doing. One of the first ones and one of the biggest was the strapping rockets to my big wheel and attempting to jump into the Red Bull foam pit. But it's not like you're jumping into the foam pit. There's a 65-foot gap where you were 40 feet high above dirt. And if you didn't make it that 65 feet, you're dead. Or if you went too far, you were dead. So there was no way to control the rockets either. So it was so crazy. It was really probably not the smartest thing, but you know, I was frustrated. Thought that at one point we were going to be able to tame it down and be able to utilize it in a safer way, but we couldn't. So I just said, screw it, let's hit it. And thankfully it worked out perfect. But yeah, strapping live rockets under you is not probably the smartest thing I've done all year. Well, I can't really comment much on the chicks. I got myself a really hot, rad girlfriend, but I've noticed that Jim doesn't have to sleep with fat girls anymore, so he's pretty excited, just gonna say. Travis never really had much problem with girls knowing who he was, but he definitely doesn't have a problem now. And what's really weird is the rest of us are either married or got long-term chicks, so we're proud of Jim and Travis. In our new Nitro Circus DVD Country Fry that we just came out with, you know, we did a couple pretty funny bits that I was involved in. Number 1 was riding the damn chicken bucket down the largest ski jumps at the Olympic Park and launching into like 40-degree water. And then the other piece was an endurocross piece we did with Taddy Blazuziak, who's like the best rider ever, and myself, Jeremy Rawl, and Roland Sands. And basically, Taddy would ride a section and then we would attempt to ride a section, and we looked like idiots the entire time. I mean, I'm a decent motorcycle rider and I looked like I'd never stepped foot on a motorcycle before. And Taddy was just cruising through the sections. I saw Jeremy doing flips. He blew his ACL out. Roland ghost rode his bike, like almost killed people. I mean, there was just gnarly stuff going on. And yeah, the movie's awesome though. So badass. Chad Reed hucked a backflip to dirt for his first time ever on his number 1 450. I mean, that was one of the coolest things I saw as well. Do a favor for him. Yeah, I was there for the explosive stuff. You know, Chad Reed riding through a whoop section with it blowing up all around him and in front of him, and he's going through it. Shot with this crazy phantom camera that shoots like 2,000 frames a second. So the footage is gnarly. You know, Reed, for having a lot on the line there, it was a week before Motocross to Nations, he was throwing down. There's no way any other champion, maybe in history, would have ever put themselves on the line with explosives like that. It's pretty badass. I wish I could say I was happy that, you know, season 2 is kind of over right now and we're finished filming so I could heal up, but, you know, looking over my shoulder behind me, there's no healing time in Nitro Circus. You're in and you're in. So if anyone wants to kind of take my place, you know, come in and do this for me and I can sit on the sidelines like Tommy, bring it, because I'm good with that. In Atlanta.